Hi, this is Grant from Dome Music Technologies. I just wanted to take you through a video describing how you use the VCA inputs and outputs of the Poly Performance Controller. Now in this patch we've got a sort of koto sound, so it's just like nothing fancy, it's just a typical sort of polysynth patch. There's a bit of velocity sensitivity on the envelope depth for both the filter and the amplitude. What we've got here is an LFO going into the mono input of the VCA ins, and that means that it will be distributed to the VCA output, governed, its intensity is governed by whatever controller you've got in operation at the time. So the output of the VCA is going into the Poly CV modulation of the Poly oscillator, and it's being controlled by aftertouch, and it's on the last note played. So it'll only pass through the LFO to that particular voice of the Poly oscillator based on the amount of aftertouch you give that channel. So if I just demonstrate that, so if I just play the top note here, so you can see that there's no aftertouch coming in here, but if I press harder on the key after I play it, then it'll start to bring through the LFO modulation of that voice's oscillator. So it's quite a deep modulation amount. But if you have other notes ringing on and decaying away through this long release here, then it won't affect those voices. It'll only be the last note that you play. I've created another patch here, and what we've got is the polyphonic VCA input is fed from another Poly VCO, and we've got it set up so that the VCA output goes into the Poly CV mod, and it's on a linear input type, so that we can get audio frequency FMing going on. And again, it's controlled by the aftertouch, but it's based on all held notes. So depending on how you play it, you'll get a greater or lesser degree of FM depth. So if we just play the notes lightly, you're just getting a sort of simple triangle wave coming out of here. We've got a bit of pitch bend on it, and a bit of LFO modulation. And if I press heavily on voice channel 2, Thanks for watching.